What's going on, YouTube? Thomas L here. Now, here is my part 9 of my top 100 anticipated movies of 2019. So now I'm going to do from 20 to 11. Then tomorrow I'll do the final ones. Alright, coming in at number 20 is a film titled Honey Boy. Now, this is actually a movie based on the life of Transformers star Shia LaBeouf. And it's also the story of a child star attempting to mend his relationship with his law-breaking, alcohol-busting father over the course of a decade. Of course, this is based on Shia LaBeouf's life. The film will star Lucas Hedges as the role of as pretty much Shia LaBeouf. And Shia LaBeouf, get this, is playing his own dad in this. So there's that. You also got Noah Jupe, who was really good in A Quiet Place. I believe he's played that like the younger Shia LaBeouf. Micah Monroe is in this. Martin Starr. I gotta say, I mean, if you told me a year ago that I would be excited for a movie based on the life of Shia LaBeouf, I'll tell you nah. But I gotta say, the cast in this seems pretty cool. I'm actually becoming a big fan of Lucas Hedges. I just saw Bend Is Back. Fantastic performance in that. And Honey Boy is actually going to have his premiere at Sundance. And then from there, it'll probably head to theaters down the line. But yeah, I'm really intrigued by Honey Boy. And Shia LaBeouf, I kind of already mentioned this before. Yeah, he does and says stupid stuff, but Shia LaBeouf is a terrific actor. Yeah, he did Transformers, but I mean, if you guys haven't seen Shia LaBeouf do movies like American Honey, Fury, Nymphomaniac, check Shia LaBeouf out on them. They're really good. And this, I think, a movie about Shia LaBeouf's life could be interesting. I mean, let's see how good it'll be. Coming in at number 19 is Joker. Now, if you had told me a year ago that I'll be excited for a Joker movie without Batman, I'll say nah. But there's few reasons to be excited for this. For one, it got one of the greatest actors, Joaquin Phoenix, playing the role of the Joker. It's being produced by Martin Scorsese. It's being directed by the Hangover director Todd Phillips, and also Robert De Niro's in this. So there's that. I mean, this Joker movie sounds pretty cool. And from what I heard, it's supposed to be set in the 80s. I think the 80s or somewhere in that decade. And it's definitely gonna feel like a Martin Scorsese like film because it sounds like it's gonna be in the vein of Taxi Driver and all that. Sorry about that. And also Zazie Beetz, who was just in Deadpool 2, she's gonna be in this. I mean, hey, if Venom could work without Spider-Man, who knows? Maybe a Joker movie could work without Batman. This is supposed to be like an Elseworld story, so let's see how good this Joker movie would do. I mean, it'll probably be a surprise, I know. Coming in at number 18 is Hellboy. Now, the trailer for this I thought was awesome. For one, you got David Harbour from Stranger Things fame playing the role of Hellboy. Mia Jovovich looks incredible in this. The great Ian McShane is in this. Sasha Lane, speaking of American Honey, she's in this movie. And it's being directed by the Descent director Neil Marshall. And it's going to be rated R. So there's that. I'm really looking forward for this new Hellboy. Like I said, the trailer looked awesome. David Harbour looks fantastic as Hellboy. I mean, I don't know if he'll be as good as Ron Perlman, but that of course has to wait and see. All right, coming in at number 17 is John Wick 3, which I believe is being called, Pelbarium or something like that. Now, I've loved the first two John Wick movies. The first John Wick, I was completely blown by that movie. To be honest, I thought John Wick was when I first saw the trailer, I thought this was just gonna be a dumb straight to DVD film. But then I went to see it. It's probably one of my favorite action movies of this decade. It is awesome. And part two I thought was even better than part one. So part three, this time you have Halle Berry as the villain. The great Angelica Houston is in this. And it looks like from the few photos, John Wick has not one but two dogs. Boy, that guy just loves his dogs, doesn't he? I really cannot wait for John Wick 3. I mean, the trailer, they haven't released a trailer for it or anything, but I'm hoping we get a trailer soon because the John Wick movies are loads of fun. And Keanu Reeves as the role of John Wick is just perfect. So, yep, looking forward for John Wick 3. Coming in at number 16 is Terminator. Now, this is going to be a follow-up to Terminator 2. Kind of like how the recent Halloween ended up being was like a follow-up to the original. This is supposed to be the same thing. You're going to get Arnold Schwarzenegger back as the Terminator. Linda Hamilton is returning as Sarah Connor. Hopefully, Arnold will deliver his iconic line, "I'll be back." I love Arnold. And also, the dude who plays Ghost Rider on Agents Shield. He's supposed to be a new Terminator here too. Mackenzie Davis is in this, who I think is awesome. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how this new Terminator will stack up. Because the last one, Terminator Genisys, that completely flopped. So hopefully this Terminator will make Terminator great again, Coming in at number 15 is Aladdin. Now, we recently got some photos of Will Smith as the genie, which caused lots of controversy. And according to Will Smith, he's going to be full CGI. I guess those are his genie's human forms. I'm really looking forward for this new Aladdin. You got Naomi Scott from Power Rangers is in this. Mina Musa from Jack Ryan is the new Aladdin. The first teaser that got released for this looked pretty decent. And it's also being directed by Guy Ritchie, whose last film ended up being King Arthur. So hopefully, Aladdin doesn't end up like King Arthur. But overall, I'm actually really stoked for this new Aladdin. I mean, it comes out around Memorial Day, and to be honest, Disney movies around Memorial Day don't have the best track record. So we'll see how good this Aladdin will be, and we'll see how good it'll do. All right, coming in at number 14 is Cats. Now, this Tom Strange in musicals, he done stuff like, Les Miserables, and of course, he recently did that A. Remy film, The Danish Girl. He did The King's Speech. Pretty good director. And the cast is stacked. I mean, the cast in this includes Jennifer Hudson, Taylor Swift, Corden, Judi Dench, Idris Elba. Let's see. Jason Derulo. I mean, I'm really curious to see how they're going to do this Cats movie. Now, from what I heard, there's some, the actors are actually going to be in full costume. This is not going to be CGI, nothing like that. They're going to be in full costume. So, that should be cool seeing all of them dressed up like cats. And this comes out in December, and musicals in December have been rocking. We just had Mary Poppins Returns. Greatest Showman got released in December. December is a perfect time to release musicals. All right, coming in at number 13 is Knives Out. Now, Knives Out, there's not really much of a synopsis here, but it's like a modern-day murder mystery in a classic Agatha Christie whodunit style. And if you want to talk about stacked cast, I mean, this has a stacked cast. The cast in this includes Daniel Craig, Chris Evans, Micah Shannon, Christopher Plummer, Jamie Lee Curtis, Lakeith Stanfield, Ana de Armas, Toni Collette, Jaden Lieberher, Catherine Langford from 13 Reasons Why, Don Johnson, and the list goes on and on. It's a really good cast. And this movie is being directed by Rian Johnson, who recently put out The Last Jedi, which I dug, by the way. I'm a sucker for murder mystery movies, so that has me intrigued. This cast looks cool. I'm a big Rian Johnson fan, so let's see how good this Knives Out will be. All right, coming in at number 12 is actually the only Netflix movie on this list, and that is The Irishman. I've been looking forward for this movie for God knows how long. For one, it's being directed by Martin Scorsese. And the cast in this is cool too. You got Robert De Niro, Joe Pesci. Who else? Oh yeah, Al Pacino. Okay. Oh yeah, Catherine Narducci. You got Ray Romano, Anna Paquin. Good cast. Although this movie was originally supposed to get released for theaters, but I guess studios back off on it, and so now Netflix picked it up. And from what I've also heard from this, Robert De Niro and the other cast are supposed to have the aging effect, like how Captain America and Ant-Man did. They're kind of going to be doing the same thing with De Niro though. I'm a sucker for true story gangster movies, so that has me intrigued. I'm a big Martin Scorsese guy, so anything Scorsese does, I'm in. And I'm a big Bobby D fan. Robert De Niro he's actually one of my favorite actors of all time. So adding him in anything is a win for me. So yeah, I'm really curious to see how good this Irishman will be. I'm hoping it's good though, because if studios pass on it, it's not a good sign. So hopefully, it'll be pretty good when it hits on Netflix. In at 11 is the Mr. Rogers movie titled A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. And it is a story of Fred and his relationship with I guess his assistant, not his assistant, but Matthew Reese from The Americans is in this. You got Chris Cooper is in this as well. I mean, if you guys have not had a chance to check out the recent Mr. Rogers documentary called Won't You Be My Neighbor, you're missing out. That movie is incredible. And here you got Tom Hanks playing Mr. Rogers. I mean, this sounds like it could be cool. And Tom Hanks, he's one of the greatest actors playing the role of Mr. Rogers. That has me intrigued. The story of Mr. Rogers is just fascinating. So can't we see how good this Mr. Rogers film will do? Now, at first it was supposed to be called You Are My Friend, but I guess now they changed it to A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which is a better title. That's the iconic line from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Now, from what I've been hearing, this movie is not technically a biopic of Mr. Rogers, but I'm really curious to see how they're actually gonna portray Mr. Rogers in this, because Tom Hanks as the role is that's perfect casting. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for this. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my part 9 of my top 100 anticipated movies of 2019. Let me do the quick rundown. Number 20, Honey Boy. Number 19, Joker. 18, Hellboy. 17, John Wick 3. 16, Terminator. 15, Aladdin. 14, Cats. 13, Knives Out. 12, The Irishman. 11, Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood. Now, tomorrow I'll, of course, do from 10 to 1. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on some of the films that I listed? Are you interested in seeing any of these? Is there a film coming in 2019 that you'll consider putting in this list? Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Thomas L signing off.